Hello and welcome to this recording. We are sharing a summit we are doing, and I am here with the beautiful Caryn White, who is a life and mindset coach. She's also been referred as a happiness coach. But before we go to Caryn, I just want to tell you a little bit about the Hello Midlife. Hello Midlife. And it's a very exciting time. It's a time to embrace the power of this next phase of life. It's an online summit that Caryn, Kim, and myself are doing, 3 leaders in the transformational space. So we're going to share some nuggets along the way. So I'm interviewing Caryn today to share some of her wisdoms about midlife. So, Caryn.
Yes.
Hello, Caryn, and welcome.
Thank you, Maria. It's such a nice thing to say. Yeah, I mean, I say I'm a life and mindset coach, but the focus is on, finding that inner happiness and inner power.
Yeah,
especially
absolutely.
At this midlife stage, people feeling like that they don't have choices and that kind of stuff, maybe feeling a bit stuck. So I've been there. I think we've all been there.
Yeah. I've been there, and it's so nice not to be stuck, but it could happen every day, but you have your tools that you can use to unstick you, because it's a human game, right? Yeah. So what does a lifestyle life and mindset coach do?
For me, I think everyone has different sort of interpretation of what they do, but I think in the end, as you know, the way that you coach is unique to how you do it. So for me, it is effectively like, my focus and the outcome would be to help that person find their own inner power and own inner happiness, but knowing that that's going to be unique to who they are and not what I feel or what they feel. It's going to be what they feel. So literally it's creating that awareness. So I have 3 core pillars to my business, which is about awareness, believing, and connection. And I bring it down to that. And they're not linear, as I realize now, right? Because you can go in and out of awareness and you get to believe in it, but then you find a little nugget and you go, oh my gosh, what's going on there? And you go back and I take you there. And it's effectively creating that sort of safe space. And we've talked about it before, about that home, it's not the 4 walls and the rooftop. It's about you, yourself, and how you feel inside, and finding that place of happiness inside, and just a place where you can be and you're not judged and it's safe. And so yeah, I work with people to create that for them, and just like you said before, to then finish that relationship with them in such a way that they have those tools to be able to walk away with, and they can continue on in life rather than just thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do next. But yeah, it is to do with your mindset, and it's to do with your life in that way. But it is, it's pretty amazing.
You had me at home. Coming home, it just feels so good when you feel safe and at peace and balanced.
Yeah, important.
We have a lightning round of 3 questions that I have prepared before. So here I am, and thank you, Caryn, for sharing. And you're an amazing life and mindset coach, and I love what you do. So the 3 questions are, the first of 3 is, how do you define midlife in 3 words?
3 words, just 3?
Just 3.
Okay, keep it short. All right, so I would say the first for me is opportunity. So that's about, you have that opportunity to grow. You have an opportunity to make that choice to stay where you are, or you have an opportunity to explore and be curious, right, about what your next steps are. And that's what I think with this Hello Midlife, that's what we're doing. We're saying you have that choice. So we might have that mindset thinking I'm too old. So I'm in my mid to late 40s, and I would have thought 20 years ago at this point I should have been, that's what I'm going to be doing the rest of my life. But things happened to me, all that kind of stuff went on in my life, and I was able to make a choice. And now I have this opportunity just to step into who I'm supposed to be, and it feels right. And I think, being able to create that for someone, I think midlife is that time where you get that opportunity to choose what you do. And knowing also, I think a cool thing that someone shared with me was making the decision to not show up is the same as making the decision to show up, right? Yeah.
So that was one.
Oh, that was one, geez, that went on. Number two.
What's your other two?
Evolving. So it's evolving, like it's forever growing. Like I realize it's not like you do this one thing and then that's it. Good, yay, done, tick the box. That's it. It's forever evolving and you're forever growing. And I don't think that ever is going to stop. It's just going to continue. And you're going down these little things. You've got this path and this vision of where you want to be. But at the same time, you're going, oh, and yeah, so it's evolving into stuff that you just never knew you could do or wanted to do, right? So that's probably that one. And then the last one would be exciting. Because it's exciting, right? It's exciting to have the opportunity to make those choices. I mean, I look at my kids and my kids are talking, they're at school and they're talking about, oh, I have to go to school. And it's realizing that, you know, at the moment they are having to do these things. And I realize like right now, thankfully, I don't have to do these particular things. I have a choice and it's exciting to have that opportunity and that opportunity to grow and evolve. And yeah.
It feels such a strong platform that you've created. I really love the three words. And I say three words because I think the world is noisy out there and the three words hold a value and a meta to them. And I really love exploring that single snapshot of like, oh, there's one. Yeah. There's one. So opportunity, choice. That's amazing. Evolve and growth and exciting. So thank you, Caryn, for sharing that because sort of so beautiful. So the second lightning round, second question. Do you feel there is an apprenticeship and we somehow graduate into midlife? And I've got i.e. reclaiming our power base.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think thinking about that and I'm thinking what an apprenticeship is. There is, I mean, it's that thing that at the point when I was born or I came into life, I had all the stuff there for me. And it was all there parts of me. And then through things that happened to me, those things kind of drifted away. I lost sight of them. I probably didn't really have that same perspective. Things, you know, beliefs came in to protect me and whatever was going on. And then it's coming to this point where that's all there. And now I'm able to go, right, now what do I do? And midlife is that opportunity to then take all of that and go, right, I can take all these wisdoms maybe, all these learnings I've had and everything and go, boom. Or I can go, boom, but I want to go, boom.
Yes, yes, expansion, but permission to come back to home. Yes. And recalibrate, which is something we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about energy mastery in midlife as well during the summit. But my third question, I'm so excited. What are some of the wisdoms you have taken away from the first part of your life?
Yeah, I would say probably a little bit tap into the last question you had as well is probably something we learned recently in sort of my certification was, and it was kind of not, I wouldn't say drilled into us, but it was something that was constantly coming up, was to believe that the clients are whole, complete and resourceful, that they're not broken. And I think I honestly believe that about myself is, I think you hear a lot of people feeling like they're broken, like it can be a common term that people will say, and like midlife being a crisis, all that kind of thing has those negative connotations around it. And I think realizing that I was never broken, maybe things were like a little bit, maybe things have drifted away, it was always there, but I'm whole, complete and resourceful, and really holding into that and believing that as well. And I think that's the other part, is really believing that, going, yeah, I can do these things, I can try these things, I can be curious in that. So that's definitely a wisdom that I think I've got from that. And just another one that matters, and I didn't realize how important it was around forgiveness, learning how to forgive myself, forgive others, and not necessarily having to see that person face to face, but frame it in such a way that it's a forgiveness, which then allows me to let go of things that are there. And then the last would be around understanding that those beliefs that I've had about myself, things that I think I've previously looked at as being negative and bad, And, you know, we hear people who say they want to suppress it. They don't want to think about it. Really learning that those things were there for a reason at the time, and I need to respect it and appreciate it, and accept that they were there, and they were there to protect me or to help me through a phase in my life. But understanding and like becoming that awareness around it, or building that awareness around it, to say, do I need that in my life anymore? And if not, then saying thank you for being there, thank you for protecting me, thank you for what you did. Now I can let you go, you know. And I think it's those kind of wisdoms that I've learned, and I think that serves me so well now as things pop up and I learn more about myself, having that mindset of that, and having gone through some of that already and accepted it, and seeing how you can forgive and how you can let go, and that just believing I'm whole, complete and resourceful, all those things as I move into this, you know, this sort of midlife and navigate my way through where I'm going. Yeah.
I love all your responses, and I love that they're so heartfelt and come from a place of really deep immersion and experience that you've had. And I love that you're sharing that with us so that others have permission to be themselves and prosper and make those decisions that are really a great outcome for everyone. And when you prosper, everyone prospers around you. So wonderful. So thank you, Caryn. That was our 3-question lightning round. I'm so glad that Caryn was able to join us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The summit is called Hello Midlife. Hello Midlife. Embrace the power of the next phase of life, an online summit for women. We are the power of 3. It's Caryn, Kim, and myself, leaders in this transformational space, especially for women. We'll bring unique expertise to conversations around midlife, magic, archetype, and astrology, hormone health, the wheel of life, and how to navigate overwhelm in the midst of change will be some of the areas we discuss. It is on June the 9th, Australian Eastern Standard Time, 3 hours. We have 9 to 12 p.m. That's Melbourne time. Singapore, June the 9th, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And Eastern Standard Time, June the 8th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we really do have a power of 3 global leaders that can support us and support you to have a better experience past midlife. So thank you, Caryn, for joining us. And I hope that you can join us and when we deliver some nuggets to you. Yeah. Blessings. Talk soon.